It was school holidays of 2022, my last year of primary school. On these holidays, I had planned to go sleep at my cousin's house at least one time on the holidays because it was 6-week holidays. So we wanted to see each other. And by this time, me and my cousin, we were best mates, inseparable. We had this bond that no one could break. And at this time, my cousin, he had a little Nintendo Switch and I had a big iPad. I was like an iPad kid, if you want to say that. I go over to his house one time on the holidays, and I was nearly 12 at this point, not quite though. And I go over to his house. I arrive at around, by memory, it was like 4 p.m. We were just playing a lot of video games, and we'd love to go into his bedroom, and we would just play Minecraft. We'd go on alternate servers, and we'd just grind out hide and seek. And we'll just play that all the time. And usually internet gets cut off at my cousin's house at around 3 a.m. is when my cousin's mother decides to cut off the internet. Most times I sleep over. And this particular night, I remember it cuts off at 4 a.m. So I remember we always used to plan for this. My cousin and I would screen record as many YouTube videos as we can so we can stay up as late as possible. We'd save part of our meals to microwave later in the night so we can eat and have energy later in the night to stay up. Sounds crazy, but yes, I remember this particular night the internet cuts off at 4 a.m. so I start watching my screen recorded videos. My cousin, he gets up next to me, we're watching on my iPad. I set it up on the desk. My cousin's like, oh, I'm gonna go reheat these Macca's chips that I saved from my meal. And I was like, oh damn, you saved them, bro, I didn't save any food. And he goes, oh nah, it's all good, bro. If I'm not eating, you're not eating. If I'm eating, you're eating. I remember that clearly. He was like, alright, we're eating, lad, okay? Or something like that. We were sharing these chips, or eating these chips. I don't know if I was eating them or he was eating them or both, I don't remember. And my cousin and I were watching these little videos that I recorded off of YouTube, and it gets to around 4:30, and my cousin was like very tired at this point, so was I. We don't really stay up late, and so we end up falling asleep, I don't know, around 5 o'clock. And yeah, by this time it was like end of summer from memory, so daylight savings was finally fucking off, so it was getting dark a lot earlier. So at 5 a.m. it was still dark, it wasn't all bright yet. And so I remember we fall asleep, wake up at around 12. I wake up feeling like shit because I don't normally stay up that late, and I'm just feeling like piss, bro. And this is my first year into online school, so basically virtual learning. So I don't ever have to worry about school. So for the first time in I reckon my whole life, I had no worries. I woken up, didn't have to worry of ever having to go back to school again. Didn't have to worry of having to make my own money. Didn't have to worry of having to make my own content or having to pay my own subscriptions or having to put in the work. It was just get to wake up and finally be free. That's how I felt. I felt like I had made it, type of thing. Felt like I finally graduated primary school. This is it. I've made it. Hell no, I was so wrong. I was so fucking wrong. It's crazy how wrong I was. Okay, so me and my cousin, we wake up and we just wanted to spend like the day out. It's usually what we used to do when I slept over. We play some video games, then we go out, just hang out with his friends, go to this big park my cousin had around his area, and we're just having a lot of fun. And I'm pretty sure we did some ding-dong ditching as well. A bunch of disobedient things that we shouldn't have been doing at the time, and we knew, but we probably still went and did them. Probably did ding-dong ditching. At this point, I didn't remember. And yeah, I think that night I decided to have a double sleepover. So I was basically sleeping over again. Now, I remember just literally the same things repeated, except one thing changed. Cousin had no brothers, but a lot of sisters. My cousin had, not a lot, 2 sisters, okay? Now, it's around 2 a.m. at this time, my cousin knows for a fact that his younger sister is awake. She's 4 years older than me, and then his older sister's like 6 years older. I don't really know for that matter. But my cousin knocks on Sister 2's door. She comes out, she's like, "What the fuck do you want? It's 2 a.m. My cousin's going, "Don't snitch, don't tell mom, but me and Josh, we want to go ding dong ditching. We want to know if you want to come." And she was like, "Oh, sure." And anyway, she gets the older sister, which is like, she's like, what, 18 at this time, I don't remember. And we're all ding dong ditching. So it's me, I think it was some of my cousin's sister's mates as well. It's me, my 3 cousins, and a few of my cousins' mates that tagged along. And we're just ding dong ditching, having a shit ton of fun. We're hiding in the bushes after we're done ding dong ditching, seeing who gets caught. We had a few people yell at us, for sure. And yeah, dude, I remember after we're ding dong ditching for around maybe 45 to 50 minutes, there's this guy following us, okay? There's this guy following us. I can't remember what he looked like, can't remember what he was wearing, but I know there was someone following us. And the 2 older sisters in the group, because there was a few other boys that were like 16, and then there was the older sister, which was 18. She was like 18 or something. She looks behind us, she's like, "Guys, there's someone following us." Me and my younger cousin, I'm 2 years older than my cousin at this point. Well, we both, because we're the youngest here, we both think someone's come in, like, we've ding dong ditched someone's house and they followed us. That's what we're thinking. And this guy following us, probably around 6 feet, looks maybe like mid-20s, and he's following us. He had his hood up, I remember, and me and my cousins were like, "Oh shit, he might be trying to harm us." But we were very stupid. We thought like some 25-year-old could actually come up and stab us, which definitely could happen, but we were in a group. It was 6 people. It was literally like, let me think. It was like 5 to 6 people at this time. So yeah, we're definitely being followed. We make like 2 turns. We go down like 2 streets. Didn't ding dong ditch any houses. This guy is still following us. He's probably around 40, 50 feet behind us. And so yeah, he's following us. We know that for sure. So I remember we all decided to split up, I'm pretty sure. We were all gonna split up. And or something like that. So me and my cousin Colin, I'll call him Colin, it's fine if I share his actual name, no one's gonna know him. Me and my cousin Colin, we split up, we go in pairs of 2. The 2 sisters go in pairs of 2, and my sister's 2 guy mates go in pairs of 2. So me and my cousin were like 12 and 10 at the time, so 12, 10-year-olds roaming the street at like 3 a.m. while someone's following us. 2 16, 18-year-olds roaming the street while someone's following us, and then 2 16-year-old boys roaming the street as well. So we all decide to split up, and we're like, alright, whoever he follows, you guys, if you get followed, run back to the house if he starts following you, and he goes, definitely to, and this is the older sister, she goes, definitely to you boys, since you guys don't have phones, you guys need to run straight back to the house if he starts following you. Now, at this time, I'm like, oh shit, yes, this is what I wanted, because I felt like a leader at this point. I felt like I was the one calling the shots because I was the oldest in my group, which was just me and my cousin at the time. I was like, shit, my cousin, he's probably thinking I'm the one to protect him. And that's how my brain was centered at the time. I was like, my cousin's protection, basically, even though he's only 2 years younger than me. But anyway, I think he ended up following us. I can't be sure. It's all a very dull memory. But anyway, I remember we just start running. We get to this roundabout 5 minutes away from the house, and we just nail something into our heads that there's zombies. Okay, I tell my cousin, shush, be quiet. I think there's like roaring, and there was like, it sounded like zombies, like, the growling shit like that. Turns out it was just a highway and cars driving down the highway. And we thought it was literally a massive zombie apocalypse. Okay, that's what we thought. And so we run home. We just run home, okay? And no one's home at this point. It's just us, okay? Us and my cousin's mum, which is probably fast asleep, doesn't even know we've all been out. And anyway, I remember on this particular night, everyone gets home safely, and then around probably 15 minutes later, the cops show up at our door, at our particular door, the cop positions, okay? It was 2 cop cars. Cops are knocking at the door. You can see the sirens through the window. Me and my cousin were the first ones to go see what was at the window, because we were chilling in the lounge room, and everyone's rooms were back. So their rooms back there, lounge rooms here, doors there. So we're in the lounge room. We just run straight to the door to see out the window, and it's a window where you can't see in, but you can see out. So someone that's knocking can't see in, but you can see out. Okay, we see 2 cops knocking at our door, and at least 2 cop cars out there. My cousin is like, oh fuck. So by this time, my cousin's mum, my auntie, has woken up to all this fucking commotion. She's like, what the fuck is going on? Who's knocking at my door? And she goes to the door, seeing the sirens, and she gives us, I remember she turns around and gives us craziest look. And we're just sitting in my cousin's sister's room, the front room, so we're hearing everything. And the cops are saying, yeah, we've got reports, multiple calls of ding-dong ditching and harassment coming from like a group of people, and they were seen to enter this house. My cousin's mum somehow talks this shit out. She's like goated, bro. She doesn't, we don't get in trouble by the cops. We don't get any warning. My cousin's mum just goats it out. She's just like, okay, it won't happen again. No fines, no nothing, no warning for us. Cousin's mum took it like a champ, honestly. Now, I was like, holy shit, bro. The compositions just showed up at my door. And I was 12 at the time. Never, ever have been involved in any crime. Never, ever even done anything wrong at this time. And, bro, me and my cousin, we were mad tripping, lad. We were not literally tripping, like, not drug tripping, but we were like, holy shit, the cops just fucking knocked on our door. So, this was breaking point for me. I was like, okay, yeah, never ding-dong ditching again. And that's when I stopped that habit of ding-dong ditching. Not permanently, because I did do it later, like 6 months later, but I temporarily stopped it. No longer ding-dong ditching. Stopped that shit like 8 months ago. Stopped that shit way back. But the point is, and the value of this story is, bro, don't do shit that's stupid. Because on that night, I could have easily lost my life. There was some bloke that probably followed us, managed to follow us home, and that's how the cops showed up. Now, that bloke probably didn't have bad intentions. Probably didn't have intentions of like coming up to me and stabbing me, and especially because we're in a group. But I could have, or one of my cousin's sisters could have easily, been charged for something that could have happened easily. And I'm so fucking grateful it didn't, bro. But I'm so grateful to this day that the cops showed up at our door, because it made me learn not to fucking do those types of things. And when you're doing those types of things, you get this dopamine release, but the trade-off is you're not gonna fucking get anything that benefits you long term. You're not gonna look back on these memories and be like, holy shit, that was fun. Maybe some of you will, but the hard work and the rewards from that is fun, okay? And if you don't believe me, go do some shit that you actually fucking hate, and then you'll see the fucking reward you get, and you'll be like, oh shit, did I just really fucking do this? Like, okay. And I'll give you a quick example. Around 2 days ago, I hopped in the shower, and I just fucking put it on freezing cold, fucking freezing, like no warmth at all. And I fucking stay in there for like 3 minutes. It's the best I had ever fucking done. And I come out, I was like, did I just fucking do that? I was surprised. I was generally half thinking if I was sleep deprived and I just hallucinated that was a dream. That's what my mind was thinking. I was like, holy shit, I just fucking spent like 200 seconds in a fucking cold ass shower. Now I'm sure for some of you watching, you guys, you guys can do ice baths and stuff. But I'm just starting my road to self-improvement. For me, this was like, holy shit, this is breaking point, okay? What I'm gaining from fucking putting in all this time, I'm gaining fucking 5k views in less than a week. Getting to the point where I'm so close to being monetized. All I need is the watch hours now. And bro, it's fucking paying off. I've stayed consistent for the past week, and I tell ya, it's the fucking best decision that I've made this year probably. And we're fucking nearly at the end of it. I've stayed consistent, and it's nearly gotten me monetized. That's fucking how you can fucking turn your bad habits into good ones. For me, I was addicted to games. I decided to replace it fully. And I was like, okay, what do I fucking love? And I was like, I love bike riding and I love fucking making YouTube videos. Combine the fucking two, and boom, I've got something that I can fucking go out and do when I want to fucking play video games. And when I want to play video games, I just fucking think, man, do I really just want to fucking wreck all my progress that I fucking made? Sure, I won't wreck all of it, but I'll fucking get into this addiction again, and I'll fucking become addicted. I know I will, and then I will fucking ditch this YouTube shit, and then I'll lose all my progress. So yes, in a very big way, if I fucking go back to video games, I will lose my progress. Alright, and if you guys did get something out of this video, love it if you could leave a like. It helps my video and the algorithm a shit ton. And if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit the subscribe button to see more content like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters, guys.